All right, we are in the epicenter of the Gloucester 400 plus world, downtown Gloucester. And who are we speaking with?
Elsha Zwart, Executive Director.
And I'm Deborah Johnson, the Administrative Specialist and Volunteer Coordinator.
Which must be a huge job because there's been so many events, like week after week after week. Gloucester 400 has been putting on an incredible number of free events to our community that even if they had a small suggested thing, I know that every one of these events you've said, you know, if you're struggling financially, we're going to put a couple tickets aside for you. And I'd say that's an incredible testament to how much programming you guys have done to be able to pull this off. It's been really fantastic. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. We have an incredible team, and I work closely with Isabel Pett. She plans them out, and then we get my big ask is getting volunteers here. And October is quite a month coming up, so we'll talk more about that.
We spoke a little earlier, and we have bullet points here. I could fill about 5 pages of bullet points, and that speaks to. So what I should say before we go any further, if you're watching this video and you have any questions and you miss it during the video, just go to the website, because I know the website is really well populated with the who, when, what, why, where, and so there's no excuse. Gloucester 400. So would you say the website or the Facebook page is the best place for people to go?
If you want to see the whole timeline, go to the website, go to the events calendar. You can look by month, you can look by week. You can, and also we're now highlighting the big events coming up right on the home page. But yes, if Facebook's the way you like to interact and get notified, go on that page.
So I'm going to tell you right now, it's GloucesterMA400.org. That's the URL.
Yes.
No excuses if you say I didn't hear about it. Go there right now and check it all out.
You sound like our tri-chair, Ruth Pino, who says there are no excuses for not knowing what's going on this year.
I agree with you. No, I agree.
Show up.
Whoever created the website did a fantastic job. We have several events that we want to talk about today, starting out with the Celebration of Place Cultural Heritage Festival, October 7th and 8th at Stage 4 Park. Can you explain what's happening there?
What is going on at Stage 4 Park? Well, it's a free event, first of all. And I think in thinking about what is the theme of this whole Cultural Heritage Festival is that everyone has a place in this city. And so it's celebrating that everyoneness. It's celebrating all of the various ethnic communities that have found a home in Gloucester. And so we are celebrating as many of those as we possibly can. The list is rather formidable. So we begin with all kinds of musical venues, and they will be by local artists. Sea shanties, of course, which we love. We are having 2 one-act plays by Deborah Weiss, Hopper and Homer. There are Finnish dancers, traditional Celtic music. Haley Reardon, who was the winner of our singer-songwriter series way back in the springtime, will be singing, of course. And we also are featuring some of the music that Dan King's Musical Archives, which we've also sponsored, are happening. So that's some of that. We also have all kinds of, I'm just looking at my notes here, we have I wish I could say this, the Brazilian capoeira, excuse me, Brazilians, if I've butchered the word, dancers. We have the Wampanoag Nation singers and dancers. I could go on and on. African dance, which is awesome. We have all kinds of food, wonderful food. We have a booth where we celebrate Sicily through food and through all kinds of artifacts that community is bringing and putting on. We have Wellsprings immigrant groups coming together to offer 23 stories about the immigrant experience, which being an immigrant myself In fact, I suspect we all are at some point. That's really encouraging. We have, somewhere we have children dancing as well. I think there's, yes, children's Scandinavian Nordic dancers is happening on Sunday as well. So the schedule goes on and on. All I can say is, as I look at this, oh, we also have, boom, before I forget, at least 5 food vendors that are coming.
Yes, yes, and
And-
the idea is they're all from Gloucester, right?
Yes, they're
Everyone,
all-
it's
yeah.
all, that's been really important, that they're all here.
They're all here,
In Gloucester.
and they all represent a particular culture
That's right.
that is part of Gloucester, which I love.
And
And-
is
and-
all this happening at, so this particular festival, is all of it at Stage 4?
Yes.
Yes.
All at Stage Fort. And one thing I have to tell you is, people may have read in the paper that the Michon has been installed at Stage Fort Park. Now, you say, what's a Michon? Maybe you know already. So the Michon is a dugout, basically a canoe-like vessel that was created by Indigenous people. It will eventually find its permanent home at Cape Ann Museum on the green there. But for now, it is part of our Cultural Heritage Festival, and it was placed there last week, and it is 1,000 pounds.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not going anywhere. You can climb in it, you can explore it, and it will be there. So this is all under the tent in Gloucester at Stage Fort Park.
And what
10
time?
to 5 every day.
10 to 5,
10 to
okay,
5,
there you go.
right.
Perfect. There we go. And now, on the evening of the 8th, To Be a Gloucesterman, the play will be at Gloucester Stage.
Can I hold up a little
Yeah,
poster for that?
let me hold it
Yeah,
for you.
hold it for me,
Yeah.
please.
There we go.
So it's the story of Edward de Coda. Edward de Coda was an orphan from Shanghai that was brought here by a sea captain. And this is his story. And his desire was to be a Gloucesterman. And so he became a Gloucesterman, just as we all become Gloucester people at some point. But it's being performed at Gloucester Stage. And yeah.
And again, it's a free event, and it
Yeah.
starts at 6:30. It's one night, and very generous of Gloucester Stage to offer this theater. I actually could use a couple volunteers to usher, so that would be a really fun way to get involved.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's free. Everyone's invited.
It's free.
And how would they
And you
contact
can-
you if they wanted to volunteer? Or just come down here, or?
They can, there's a phone number on the website. The info email is right on the website. You can even put in the little, sign up. If you want to get your email on, that brings up that point. Also, if you want to get on the email list to be notified of these events, that's what we use it for. That's the way to go. So phone call, email, website, come right on in at 123 Main Street. Usually about 10 to 4, Tuesday through Fridays. We're here.
All right.
Phew, that was a lot.
And we're only halfway
but we're
through.
not done, yeah.
Yeah, our Indigenous Heritage Film Festival, which is quite an undertaking. I've spoken with several gentlemen about this. October 9th through 14th, and it's at a bunch of different venues, all pitching in to make this happen. Why don't you, let me hold this up for you?
Yeah, please do.
And this is
you.
an incredible undertaking, and I can't believe how many places got involved with this. Right here.
That is also going to be a remarkable festival. It is, all the films are by or about Indigenous people. And we are just so really pleased about this. The mayor is going to kick off the festival on Monday, which is known also as Columbus Day. The mayor is going to declare at the top of the festival then, which actually the first showing is Monday, October 9 at, I believe, 1 o'clock at Gloucester High School. And the film is After the Mayflower. And it's family friendly, I have to tell you that. But he will be declaring that day Indigenous Heritage Day, and he will also again read the land acknowledgement statement that our Diversity and Equity Committee has developed. And just as a little aside to that, our city council reads the land acknowledgement statement at the top of every council meeting now. And I think it's just a sign of respect and acknowledgement of the Indigenous people who lived here for tens of thousands of years before the English settlers came in 1623. So everything is free again.
And for these films, we encourage you to reserve your seat. It's free, but some venues are smaller and some are larger. But please register ahead if you can, or if you can't, just show up and hopefully there'll be a seat.
Can you give a shout out to some of the venues that are donating their time for this?
Well, I know that certainly Gloucester Stage, Gloucester High School, we've got Cape Ann Community Cinema, Shale and Lou, the Rose Baker Senior Center, and 1623 Studios.
Yeah.
Have I got them all?
And you said Gloucester Stage, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And this was a big effort of volunteer organization, working with our
Absolutely.
event manager, Izzy. Yeah,
Yeah,
really,
to pull
really
this off,
something
is
else.
this many films, this many locations throughout, filling up this timeline. What kudos to this group that put this together. I know there was one guy in particular. What was his name?
Tom Paddock.
Tom Paddock.
Tom
yeah,
Paddock
yeah.
really took the lead in this and worked very closely with Isabel and the rest of our team to reach out for all of these films. And it was a very, in some cases, complex program, finding out who owned the rights to these, where they were, writing checks, all of that good thing. So again, this is a free event for people. Each one is free, and it gives you an opportunity also just to walk into some of these venues that maybe you haven't visited ever or again.
And this full schedule as well is on our website, and it's pretty easy to just get right in and reserve your seat. So, and I'll be sending out to our mailing list this actual schedule very shortly.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And we're gonna wrap things up for our purposes here with the gala on October 14th with the Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll.
Joey, October 13, keep that in mind.
Oh
October
goodness, I'm
13,
sorry.
that's
Yeah, I don't
okay.
know how I wrote 14 now. All right, there you go.
So the
there's
gala
flag.
again commemorates and celebrates this entire year. And it's a night of dinner and dancing, and it will be at Cruiseport. So we're just very excited to have the Lieutenant Governor come and help us commemorate these amazing years of Gloucester history, 400 plus years. So you can go to our website again for details on that. There is a ticket price of $150 each, and we are also asking people to buy a table, if possible.
And you can do that on the website.
You can do that on the website, yes.
That's gonna be a very, is there music?
There's a band. Do we have the band
Oh, yes,
listed?
right here.
Oh.
It's the Brass Fed. They're Brass Fed Nation of the Cape Ann Big Band.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it
I
is,
believe
I know it's a big band.
Oh, here,
Yeah,
this,
and
I know we'll
I
be
see this
dancing.
right
The
here,
Cape
which is
Ann.
very
good,
important to put
oh,
on
you
there.
can get there.
QR codes are our friends. QR codes are so effective, and I know some people may have been intimidated by them, but through COVID on restaurants, they became more ubiquitous around town. And here is the QR code for this particular event.
Beautiful.
You can pause the video and pull up your camera app on your phone, and that'll bring you right to the information, which is very convenient.
Awesome.
Yeah. You guys,
Phew.
thank you so much for all the work you guys are doing. Isabel, Terry Weber, all the volunteers. Just fantastic. I don't envy you. I will say that because it is just a formidable task to be pumping. To put out one event is a tremendous task, and you guys are putting out like one every week, and I don't know how you're doing it, but I know the people that are actually going to these events really appreciate all that you guys are doing. So,
And,
yeah.
you know, it takes a village, we know that. And honestly, we have felt so supported by the city, by so many people, and it's just been really encouraging. It just seemed to give everyone a lift to be able to celebrate and commemorate this way.
That's, that's right, and the people have stepped forward and volunteered and organized the events and participated. We're having so much fun together, so that's the payoff. So
There you go.
come on down.
All right.
And Joey, thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
We really appreciate you helping us get the word out.
Yeah, we got a great teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And people can always stop down here. I see you have some T-shirts for sale back there. There's still the coins still available for purchase?
Absolutely. In fact, we want people to buy the coin. And so they're available at the Brass Monkey, and you can come and see us as well, and we will direct you. They are fast running out, I should also tell you that, because one of them, I think the Shaw design, in the 1.5 inch brass, is sold out already. But we have some silvers left, and we have some, I think,
Chipperini,
the Chipperini, yes.
Chipperini, in a,
Alexis Chipperini's
Alexis
design. We
Chipperini's
have some of
design.
those as well. And a few of Ms. Shaw, whose first name just escapes me right now.
Not Beth Swan?
Swan.
Yes,
There
That's
it is.
Swan.
Swan.
My
Beth
French.
Swan. Yeah.
Sorry,
So
I'm
we have
channeling
the-
my friend.
No, that's
Go
fine.
ahead.
Beth Swan, because Beth was part of Good Morning Gloucester. She actually designed the Good Morning Gloucester logo.
Oh, did she?
15 years ago.
Oh.
she's
We love what she does and
very,
what she's
very
done.
special.
So we're out of they're out at Brass Monkey. They do have the Swan medal in the bronze at 3 inch. It's
Yes.
the 1.5 inch of the Swan medal is sold out, and the 1.5 of the Alexis Chipperini is available in the nickel. Yeah.
There you go.
So please buy. Thanks for
Yeah.
bringing that up.
The address
Yes.
here is?
123 Main Street,
Oh, wow.
corner of Main and Hanover.
Hancock.
Hancock. that too.
Yeah.
That too?
That
Yeah.
too.
And for more information, gloucesterma400.org. That should be if you remember anything from this video, gloucesterma400.org, get you all this information and more. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Joe.
Have a great day, everybody.